Hello, I hope I am live right now. So, let me know in the chat if my audio and my video is clear to you guys. Do let me know in the chat. Hi Pavitra. Do let me know if my voice and my audio is if my audio and my video is clear to you guys. Do let me know in the chat. If my voice and my audio and my video is all clear to you, do let me know in the chat. Hi Sandhya. So shall we? Yeah. Is my voice or my video and my audio is clear? Do let me know in the chat. Yeah. Thanks. So in the meanwhile, share with your friends and share in the groups as well. Like we have started the class. Do make the things do share with your family, do share with your friends, and so get the maximum students for attending the sessions, for getting the sorted and get their certificates. Hi Sharath, how are you? Hi Kirtana. Yeah, in the meanwhile, I am discussing the things. Do let me know my audio and my video is clear to you. And in the meanwhile, do share with your friends so that they can attend the session. So, and without any hassle or mess, they will get the things done from their side. And do share with your all the friends and all your college friends, and do ask them to join the session. We are live right now. Hi Praveen, Jain. Yeah, guys, do share with your friends, do share with your family so that they can join the session and and they can get the certificates as well for joining the session. And the attendance form will be shared in the midways of the session. Between the session what I am delivering, I will get the things in the midways of the session. And do let me know if we have a concurrent users coming, and if we have a new user, he or she can introduce him, he is from this college, he's pursuing, he's from that part of India, or she is from that kind of that college pursuing in that year, pursuing that kind of course. So if we have the persons and all the things, new persons, so the introduction is done yesterday as well. So if the we have the concurrent user, so there is no need to repeat the things again, because you have introduced yourself in the yesterday class. And in the meanwhile, do share with your friends and do share with all the whoever is interested in joining the boot camps and getting hands on the full stack web development, whatever. And the second thing, I am going to teach you guys from the utmost basics, from the utmost scratch. Okay, do let me know in the chat if my audio and my video is clear to you. Yeah, guys, bring some engagement in the chat. I want the things to be shared with you, all the stuffs. I want the maximum attention for whatever you are listening. If you have any doubts, you can clear the things in the chat. And if you have a questions to ask me for the if you have any questions, or Yeah, thanks. Hi Vinicius, where are you from? So like you guys can in the meanwhile share with your friends, and do not forget to do not forget to like subscribe the channel and share with your friends. That if you want the like previous session that is also recorded, that is also in the session as well. Oh, you are from Brazil. See, guys, we have people from Brazil as well. For like not from India, even from the like for foreign countries as well. We are having the audience from the foreign countries as well. Like from we have the persons from Brazil, from like I met a person. Yeah, thanks, Vinicius. Like you guys can you like please share with like all your friends and like whoever is interested in like getting hands-on in the full stack web development, because there are no prerequisites for like joining the things, for getting the things, and like for all the stuffs. So like do not like hesitate to like ask me any questions if you have any, and we like do you can chat with me on LinkedIn, the link. And if you guys haven't joined the group, you can join the groups as well. We have a WhatsApp community for getting like all the stuff, for getting the things done. And yeah, perfect. So in 2 minutes we will start like what we have left yesterday, the some HTML parts, and today I start with the CSS. So guys, can you like let me know like what I taught yesterday, and if you have any doubts regarding the stuff, I will like ask you guys some questions for making the engagement, for making the things engaging. Okay? Yeah. And do let me know as well if my audio and my video is clear to you. There are no bufferings and all in the session, so that we can continue. And in the meanwhile, share with your friends, share with your family, so that they can get the get their certificates, get the educational knowledge, get the practical knowledge of how websites being developed, how what is front end, what is back end. Now, can anyone let me know like what is the front end? Like what I have told yesterday. If my audio and my video is clear, do let me know. Just a sec. Why this error is coming? Is my audio and video is clear to you guys? The status is, I guess. Do let me know, guys, if you like if you my audio and my video is clear to you, and we can start with the session. Do let me know in the chat when we can start. If my audio and my video is clear to you, then we can proceed for the like for our session, what we are planning to like deliver the things. Yes, Praveen, correct. Front end is something which users can see and experience and can interact with any stuff that is developed with the user interface. That is user interface. User interface is something with which the users interact, and like all the things like clicking the buttons, clicking, and the functionality is happening in the backend parts. Okay. So without wasting any time, I welcome you guys for the day 2 of getting hands-on on full stack web development. And in the meanwhile, like if you have a friend that is not there, you can share the link that we have started, and so that he can get into the like session and attend the session and gain some experience and gain some value regarding the things. Okay, so shall we start, guys? Do let me know in the chat. Shall we start with the things? Do drop me a text in the chat so we can start. And my audio and my video is clear to you, then do let me know if there are no bufferings and all in the session so we can proceed further. Okay, I hope my audio and my video is clear to you. So let's get started. Okay, now I open our folder. I go to show more options. Why it's not opening? Just a second, guys. Yeah, it's opened. Once I click open with code, actually I clicked on different thing actually. So let me minimize that as well till it's opening. And we are ready to go. Yeah, perfect. So let me pop out that so that I can check what your doubts are. Okay, so today we start with what? Yesterday I told you guys till here. Like I have told you what images, what is img tag, what is href, what are, so can anyone let me know like what is the difference between the absolute URL and the relative URL? Do let me know if you know, and if you don't know, I will explain you guys the things again. Do let me know in the guys chat. In the chat. In the meanwhile, I start with my servers, like whatever is delivered yesterday, you have a clarity on it. I am asking these questions because I want you guys to have a better clarity over the things. I'm here to get the things, get the deliveries done of what I'm delivering, and making sure that these things are clear to you guys, and without any so you guys don't have any doubts and get the things done. Okay, do let me know in the chat if I'm clear to you. Now can anyone let me know what is the difference between the absolute URL and the relative URL? Okay, I will uh, guys let you know. The absolute URL is something that is external, that is in the that is external in the terms. Like I have embedded, I have used the external link, what I have used here. This go to Flipkart is an external, that is an absolute URL that I have embedded in my website. Okay, that I have embedded in my web page. And the second thing is relative URL, that the relative URL is something that is inside our, like that is inside our code structures, that is inside our, just a second guys. Yeah, that is inside our folders. Like I have used this image phone web.p, that file is inside my folder, so that is relative URL, and whatever links I used externally, that is absolute URL. And this image is also of the absolute URL because that image is not inside my folders. Okay, if you guys are clear with it, I will start with, I can proceed. Do let me know in the chat if you have any doubts regarding this, so we can proceed further if you don't have any doubts. Do let me know in the chat, guys. Okay, we will proceed with the things. Do let me know if my audio and my video is clear to you guys. If it's all clear, then do drop me in the chat. And do not forget to share and subscribe the channel and share with your friends so that we can get the like maximum audience, maximum reach for delivering the things. Okay, now I am starting with, just a second, guys. Yeah, so today's topic is the list. There are three different types of list. Do let me know in the chat if you know what are the three types. If you don't know, I will explain that to you guys. Perfect. Now see, there are three types of list. First is our unordered list that is represented with a UL tag. Okay. And there is that UL tag stands for unordered list. The like bullets points or like some kind of stuff in the like square circle, what that is what the unordered list is. Okay. And if I put, let's say, 1, 2, 3. Now see, I have these three. By default, the unordered list comes with bullets. Okay, that is the default type, and the type is disk. Okay, and the second thing is, just a second. Yeah, and the second type of list is ordered list. Ordered list is something that is represented with the OL tag, but it has the like same things. It also has the list items within. And ordered list is something that has five types that can be represented: one, two, three, small ABC, capital ABC, small Romans, capital Romans, that are differentiated with the types. Okay, so let's do the same thing. And there is a one more tag that is used for separation. It gives a line between your tags, that the tag name is HR. With the help of HR tag, what we can do is we can make a line kind of a thing for our separation, for separating the things out. The HR tag will give us separation between the two things. Now by default, the ordered list comes with 1, 2, 3, and by default the unordered list comes with bulleted. We can change that thing as well. We can change that thing as well according to our requirements, according to our like whatever the scenarios are. If I wanted to change the type to square, okay, the UL has a type with square. See, it's of the square type. Also, the UL, the ordered list also has a type attribute with which we can change the different, like if I want the things to be ABC, if I type that A and you see ABC, that kind of stuff. Okay, so do let me know if you have any doubts regarding this so we can proceed further. And there is one more list as well, that is our description list. With description list, you can type something like this. Description is something like, I have a coffee. I want that coffee to have a description, like a small kind of description or that kind of stuff. So I use the description list tag in that case. So I go to my code and let's again put a HR tag for differentiation. Now see, this DT is our description term. That DT stands for description term, and that DD stands for description term description. Like I have the coffee that is that has a description black hot drink, and I have the DT description term milk, and that has a white cold drink, that has a description white cold drink. So as you see, it comes with a little indentation for separating the things. That is a kind of list. But in our case, what this DT is doing, DT is the heading and DD is the explanation of that heading. We can give inside the DT tag. Like all the things we can do with the HTML as well. We don't have to apply any CSS for like descriptions and all. There is a separate tag for the list, that is description list. A particular list the HTML5 provides you with the feature of the particular list as well. Okay, if I am clear with these things, like you guys are clear with the DL and the DT tags, do let me know in the chat so we can proceed further. If you guys don't have any doubts, we can proceed further. Do let me know in the chat if you don't have any doubts, so we can proceed with the things. Just a second, guys. Yeah. So I guess you guys are clear with the things. So let me go to, there are two types of elements. Let's say there are two types of tags through which that all the tags are differentiated. There are two levels of elements. First is block level element, and second one is inline elements. The block level elements are the elements that always starts on the new line, and the browsers automatically add some space or some margins to it. Okay, the block level elements always takes the full width that is available and stretch from left to right. The p tag is a block level element. Okay, in our case the p tag is a block level element. There are many more tags that can be handled. Okay, so this p tag is something that are that is a block level element. We have address, article, aside, div, dd. There are many tags that are block level elements. The block level elements always start with the new line and it adds some space to it. And our second type of elements are inline elements. Inline elements does not start with the new line. It doesn't take as much width as necessary. It takes only the width, only the space that is necessary to that particular tag or that particular element. For example, span. We can add the span values inside our paragraphs, inside our forms, inside our anchor tags, anything. Okay, so our last and but not last but not the least, we have the video element through which we can add the videos in our web page, and we can play that, we can pause that, we can add the videos in the backgrounds as well. Do let me know guys if you are clear with it. We can proceed with the video tag and the audio tag, because these two tags have the same functionality. So I am explaining you guys the video tag and some theories about the audio tag. Okay, so do let me know when we can proceed. If you are clear with it, do let me know in the chat so that you guys don't have any doubts and you get the things, you get the clarity over what I am talking and what I am explaining to you guys. Do let me know in the chat. Yes. Okay, perfect. Do let me know, guys, if my audio and my video is clear to you. If you face any like If you are facing any like issues in getting like my audio is not clear, do let me know in the chat. If my video is not clear, do let me know in the chat. But put some engagements in the chat so that like I get a like better clarity, like you guys are properly listening and you guys have a clarity over the things what I am teaching and what I am explaining to you guys. Okay, so we start with the video tag as of now. So video, let's download some video. I am going to a website, Pixel Bay, for downloading the video, and I'm using that video and I'm embedding that video inside my web page. Okay, let's download this one. Okay, I am, let's play this. It is something kind of, okay, so I'm downloading that video. Just a second. Yeah. Hmm. So I am making a particular video, uh, what you say, I am making a particular folder, not in the downloads. I go to my folder. My folder name is Hybrid Utopia. I go to that. I create a new folder with the name video and I save that. Let's say cars. Okay. I save that. Why it's not saved? Just a second, guys. I guess it is not saved. So let's save that with the same name. It is saved. So let me know, guys, if you are clear. Like I am putting the video inside my folder with the name video, and I am embedding that video with the help of video tag. Okay, the video tag is something. Now see, I am adding a HR in the description, to for getting the thing separated, and I am using that video. I am defining the width and height are the attributes. I'm and controls is for pause, play, full screen. These kind of things are with the controls attribute. And inside the source, I'm not using, my file is of MP4. So inside the source, I have to put the relative URL or the absolute URL, anything what I'm using. So inside the source, and I have to define the type, what my video is. What's what is the type of my video? My type is video slash MP4. My video is MP4. So if I put dot slash and my folder is video, and I go and I click on that, once I save it and I go to my web page, see this controls and it is playing. Okay, and it is played, and we can loop the things. We can I don't, if I don't want like to like on clicking of the play button my video is played, I can automate the things as well with the attribute called auto play. If I autoplay that, see, I don't have to like click on the play button for getting my video played. I just add the attribute autoplay and it is automatically gets played. Same thing is with the audio as well. You can add the controls, you can add the autoplay, like all the things are same, but that thing is, if you are embedding a video, that thing is embedded using a video tag, and if you are embedding a audio, that is embedded using a audio tag. Do let me know guys if you are clear with it, so we can proceed further. That player is integrated on the browser. That player is integrated, is by default comes in the by HTML as well. If I put, if I remove the controls, okay, and set the autoplay, these controls are not visible to me, but my video is played. Just a second. What I am, oh, I have removed that thing. See, the controls are not visible, but my video is playing. But if I add the controls, that player is added by default with the HTML. See, I can full screen, I can do play, pause. If my video has some audio as well, I can use that thing because I have used the placeholder video. So in that case, there are no audio inside the videos. So you can like pause the video, pause the audio. Yeah. So that is by default, that is with the HTML5. Yeah. So if you guys don't have any doubts, we can proceed further with the things. Now, what is, there are two more tags for getting the things, for ambition of the things. Like I have some PDF, I have some like that I wanted to display on my website, and the person can see that, person can interact with it, person can like for example, I am making a book kind of, and I make the things publicly available for downloads and all. So in that case, I use the I use the object tag. Inside the object tag, what is happening, let's add some HR for the separation. This object, now I don't have that snippet, so I can, let's download some PDF so it will be better understandable to you guys. I can same embed the same thing as well. I can embed the same page inside an object. The whole index page can be embedded using that. The same functionalities with the iframe tag as well. But I am showing you guys. Now see, it has some another scroll bar coming. The whole website is inside that. The whole website. But the embed and the object, if you are embedding a web page, that is only possible if your page is internal. If you have an internal URL, that doesn't works on the absolute URLs. If I put, let's say what, the Flipkart is not accessible in my website. Okay, but let me check. I haven't checked that scenarios. Now see the website is not visible. I have added the Flipkart. That website is not visible. If I added that embed and the object, and along with the iframe tag, is only supports the relative URL, the URLs, the web pages, the content that is inside your web page, that is internally to your web pages. Okay, do let me know guys if you are clear with it, if you are like clear with all the things, like all the stuffs that I told, and if you have any doubts you can ask in the chat. And if you are clear, you can type me in the chat like good to go. We can proceed further with the CSS parts. You can embed like anything with the embed tag and the object tag as well. Let's use the embed tag for embedding any image or something as well. That is the last part. And there is one more bonus that I have for you guys. If you like want me like to explain that thing as well, do let me know in the chat as well. We can embed the same thing again and again, and we can use the live things as well, like live video ambition, like live map ambition. Like I will show you guys the and then we proceed with the CSS. Okay, I don't have that image. I can use the, let's say I have the Apple Touch icon, or I have the favicon.ico. So I go to that folder, and if I wanted to use that image, and I go, this is the, see, see, I have used the whole page inside the object tag. That whole page is coming inside my page. That is usually with the absolute URLs. And there is one more tag, that is that h. So that is also visible inside that. But despite of the what section, the embed section. So do let me know if you have any doubts regarding this. Then I will show you like live map ambition as well. Do let me know in the chat if you don't have any doubts, and if you are clear with all the things, guys. Do let me know in the chat so that we can proceed further. Okay, I'm proceeding further. I hope you guys don't have any doubts or like to ask for me. So let's start. I will show you the live map ambition as well. If I go to maps.google, okay, if I go to maps.google.com and I search any location, let's say Maharashtra, okay, I click on that, and once I click on that share, and once I go to embed a map section, it will give me a iframe. Once I copy that and I go to my HTML and I paste that iframe and save that. I paste that iframe and save that, and once I go to my web page, see, I have the live map embedded. I can zoom in, zoom out, I can change anything. And my location, whatever I type it here, is Maharashtra, that is coming correct. And I can see this location is highlighted, and it is mentioned in red as well. Okay, so if I can plus minus, this is live map ambition, this is live map. I haven't put any image, I haven't put any tag or something. I have just go to the maps.google. I can also change the location as well. Let's add some outside India location. What you say? Let's add Brazil, because we have a person with the Brazil as well. So let's embed a map, copy the HTML. I can change the size as well. I can change the designing as well. And once I can change the large. Let's make it larger. And once I copy that, let's add the HR tag for the separations. And once I save that and I go to my web page, now see, it is the location that and it comes with a wider area, wider look, like everything. In the same way, I can embed a YouTube video as well. In the same way, hi Shravani. In the same way, I can add the YouTube videos as well. I can embed the things on my websites as well with the embed section that I will show you, that I am not able to show you guys because I am on the YouTube as of now. So one more thing, guys. I we have planned a like brand ambassador program for you as well. For you all guys, do let me know if you are interested. I can share the forms. You can fill the forms, and from our team representatives will call you regarding the what we have for you guys, like a brand ambassador internship kind of a sort. So I'm sharing the link. I'm sharing the Google form with you guys for getting the engagement. For like whoever is interested in the brand ambassador program can fill the form, and he will get a call from our side for the proceedings and the application. I have shared the link, and I have pinned that link, Google form link, in the chat as well. And I'm proceeding with till you guys can fill the forms. If you are interested in joining the brand ambassador internship from our side, you will get a personal certificate as well for that, for your performance as well, like all the stuff. Like I am getting give you guys a better clarity of like what are we planning for you guys. And in the meanwhile, like, do share with your friends. Yeah, okay, perfect. So in the meanwhile, like, I will share the attendance form at the end of the session, before the end of the session, till if you guys have submitted the forms, if you are interested in the brand ambassador program as well, you can fill the form, and our team will contact you guys. And if you haven't joined the groups as well, you guys can join the group. And if you have submitted the form, do let me know, and we can proceed with the CSS parts. I will give you some introduction about CSS. Then once you submitted the form, do let me know once you submitted the things. Okay, shall we start with the CSS parts? Do drop me a chat and do let me know when we can start with the CSS, because we are approaching the end of the session. And if we didn't start the CSS, that is started tomorrow. Yeah. So I am, if you are clear with the things, guys, to let me know in the chat. If you don't have any doubts or something, do let me know, and don't forget to share the things with your friends. Whoever is interested is joining that kind of brand ambassador programs from our side. We are providing the like one-on-one mentorships as well. In that case, we will guide you with the everything. Whoever is interested, just fill the form regardless of what you are doing. Okay. So today we start with the CSS as well. Yeah. Yes, Upendra. So CSS is the language that is used for styling a web page. Now see, our web page is not styled as of now. If I want the color, if I want the stylings. So if I go to the Flipkart, that is styled. Okay. If I go to flipkart.com, if I go to the flipkart.com, that is styled. It has images, it has all the things aligned, it is all responsive. So with the help of CSS, we can make the things responsive as well. We can style the things. Can we uh, grid introduction? Yes, I will give you guys the grid introduction as well in the tomorrow class. But for the time being, I am just explaining the what CSS is, what are its type, CSS stands for CSS stands for cascading style sheet, and CSS describes how our HTML needs to be displayed on the screen and on paper and in another medias. Okay, so we have there are three types of CSS. First is our external CSS. First is our inline CSS that is used with the style attribute. Let's say I wanted to style that h1. Okay, so I use the style attribute. Learn the difference between the style, what is attribute and what is tag. Attribute is something that is embedded, used inside the tag, and tag is something that is regardless of the attribute. Okay, so one this inline CSS is something that is embedded with the help of style, and we have a property color in the CSS. For I am changing the color as of now, so let's make it blue. Okay, once I submit that and I go to my web page, see, the heading is blue. So as of now, what I have done is I have added the inline CSS. Now there is the another CSS that I can apply, that in the what that is our internal CSS. The second type of CSS is our internal CSS that is used inside the head tag or the head section with the style tag. Let's say I wanted to style the same thing, same this h1 with a different color. I'm explain. So the h1 is my tag, that is my selector. I'm selecting that h1 inside my HTML. I'm selecting that, and there are parameters, that is this parenthesis, and inside that I can define my CSS. Let's change it color to red, and I am letting you guys that this CSS is not applied because the priority is given to inline CSS. We have the same style color attribute, and that is blue inside the same tag with what, with a blue color. I have that kind of styling applied, so that style will not applied if I write the same property. See, it is not applied. But if I use a different property, if I remove that, for the time being, let's make it empty. Okay, now that color is applied. So the first priority is always given to inline CSS, then the internal CSS, and the third part is external CSS. The last priority is given to external CSS. But for the time being, I am not writing any inline CSS as of now for getting this CSS applied. You see, the color is red. If I have the inline CSS as we done before, and I save that, see, it is blue. So the first priority is given to inline CSS, the style attribute. The second priority is given to internal CSS, that is our style tag. And third priority is given to external CSS. External CSS is something, I have a file. Let's make a folder, not inside the windows. I'm making a folder outside that with the CSS. And I am making a file, let's say style. The file name, the file extension of CSS is .css. Okay, and let's add the selector h1 and make it align center. Okay, and there is one more thing that needs to be applied. I have used that same thing, but I have to link that external CSS inside the head section with the help of link tag. That is my link in the relevant. I have a CSS, so I put style sheet in that. And in the href, I will give the path, that is my dot slash css style dot css. Okay, just a second. Let me close that. Mm, I have used the h1 line item center. It is not a line items because I have the text. I am using the property text align. Now, as you see, it is aligned center. I hope you guys are clear with this. So as we are approaching the end of the session, tomorrow we start with the like CSS parts, whatever the CSS parts are. If you guys are clear with it, do let me know in the chat. I'm sharing the attendance form with you guys. So in the meanwhile, like if you have any doubts or something, you guys can ask me in the chat, because we start with the CSS parts. Today I give you a brief introduction what is CSS and what are its types and what its priority. Tomorrow I will explain you like what are the properties of the CSS, what are the external things that we can use in the CSS, how we can link the files. So if you guys are all clear with the CSS parts, do let me know in the chat. I'm sharing the Google form link with you for the day 2 attendance, for tracking, like whoever is listening. I'm putting that form in the chat so you guys can. I have replaced the message so you guys can ping the things in the chat as well. I am sharing the link, so make sure to submit the attendance form. Okay, and in the meanwhile, if you guys have any doubts or something regarding what I have explained to you guys can ask me in the chat as well, and drop me a message if you like want to connect with me on LinkedIn as well. The LinkedIn, my LinkedIn is like mentioned in the group description as well. And if you haven't joined the groups, and if you have the like brand ambassador program, if you are interested in that as well, do share with your friends as well, so that we can get the like brand ambassadors for our programs and all. And the other persons can get benefits like the certifications, like all the stuff, whatever experience he is looking for, you will get the things. Do let me know guys if you have submitted the form. If you have submitted the attendance form, do let me know in the chat guys. If you have submitted the form, I am ending the session. Do let me know in the chat guys when, if you have submitted the attendance form. Put some engagement in the chat. I'm waiting for you guys. If you have filled the form, if you have filled the attendance form, drop me a message in the chat as well, so that we can end the session, and we will see, we will consider the things, we will follow up the things. In the tomorrow session, we will proceed with the CSS parts and the JavaScript as well in the tomorrow session. Okay, if you guys have submitted the form, you guys can let me know if you have submitted the attendance form, as we are approaching the end of the session. So see you tomorrow guys. If you have submitted the form, do let me know in the chat, and we can end the session. Done. Yes, Babu is done. Vinicius Bernardo is also done. So as you guys are already done with the attendance form, Sandhya is done. So, shall we end the session, guys? Do let me know in the chat. If you have filled the attendance form, we can end the session and we will connect tomorrow at the same time with like all with new things coming up with new till then stay safe, stay healthy, and see you tomorrow, guys. See you in the tomorrow sessions at the same time, and don't forget to subscribe the channel and share with your family, share with your friends to subscribe the channel and share the links whatever the boot camp is going on, that this boot camp, so we get the attendance, we get the like things, we get the maximum audience, maximum reach, and maximum subscriber. So and all the guys can like grab their certificates, gain some knowledge and gain some new things from my experience, from my knowledge. I am here to get the things delivered, get the things sorted. So see you tomorrow, guys. In the tomorrow session we will connect at the same time, that is 7 p.m. And tomorrow topic is the CSS parts and the JavaScript introductions as well. Okay, so till then, stay safe, stay healthy. Yeah, shall we end the session? Yeah, good to go. Yeah, bye bye, guys. Good night. See you tomorrow. I'm ending the session. If you have filled the attendance form, just a second. I'm restoring the chat. Bye, Praveen. Yeah, I'm ending the session. So see you tomorrow, guys. And thank you for attending the session.